Our baby is getting an upgrade. Officially. Yay!
Hey guys, meet Lucy. She's a 1983 and a half VW Vanagon, and we have already renovated her quite a bit, but we've taken her from this stage with this roof to this. We have popped the top and are ready to travel even more because we are a family of 4 now, and even though we've already taken our kids with us on some travels, we wanted to share a little bit more of what we are currently doing to make it more family friendly. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Carolyn and welcome to my channel. I am a mama to twin baby girls named Summer and Winter, and we share lots of travel vlogs here on this channel. So if you enjoy that type of content, I invite you to subscribe and follow our journey. So to start off this renovation, my husband actually found another van that they were selling parts off, and he was able to get the roof. And once he got the roof from this other van that's actually a Westfalia, that's the style that we're going for, we were able to clean it up quite a bit because it definitely needed it. So this took lots of scrubbing and lots of washing, finally to the point where the interior was clean and looked like brand new. It's kind of sad to think that there was another van that was being retired, but at least it could help our van to move a little bit more forward and thrive and live. A transplant, if you will, if you speak van. The next step of utilizing this new roof was to renovate the outside of it because it definitely needed a little bit of tender loving care on the exterior as well. This included washing the exterior, sanding it, as well as applying mineral oil and then beginning to repaint a beautiful color, which we thought would go nicely with our van. We ended up putting on 3 full coats of paint. Should also mention that there are 2 main pieces that go onto the roof because the back part is the portion that will lift up and the front part stays, so we needed to paint both pieces. During the renovation process, I was so excited, but at the same time, it was really difficult to imagine replacing our entire roof, but it is so possible. It's amazing what you can do. And call us perfectionists, but since this was a DIY deal, we also wanted to do it as nicely as we could. So every time that there was any tiny little piece of anything that fell onto the paint, we were sure to pick it off to make sure that everything was beautifully smooth and looked professionally done. So for a minute there, I started to second guess the colors that we were choosing for the new roof, primarily because I thought it wasn't dark enough. I thought that maybe if we did a darker color, it would match, or if we decided to paint the strip right here in the middle all the way around, that maybe that would add some color to tie into the roof. But sure enough, once we finished it, it actually turned out really good. So I'm glad that we didn't change it up.
The wife is just taking some.
I'm documenting this important process. It's gonna be great. We found a nose. Phew, that was a close one. Interesting, this looks like an entirely different color than this. And from here, this looks like a blue-gray. And from here, this looks like a gray-gray, like a white gray. But when I'm standing outside of the garage, it looks more like actual gray rather than like a white gray. Like
Maybe this one will change that color too.
Yeah, like that's just so interesting how much different it looks depending on the angle. Well, hopefully they'll turn out to be the same color at the end. We'll see. All right, well now we get to let it dry until we do round number 2. In this light, they totally look the same. That's wild. That is so cool. That's interesting how now at nighttime they look the same. How long has it been since we finished painting? Like 5 hours? That's very interesting that now they're the same color.
Once we finished all the coats of paint and it was completely dry, we installed the insert for the canvas. And we packed it up into the van to go work with somebody who could help us actually install and also cut a hole in the roof for the pop-up section. Another thing that I'd like to highlight that I didn't show you guys is that my husband put an outside layer all the way around that's made of rubber so that this will help seal it when we actually install it. So he put it along the rim of all of the sharp edges of the entire roof. We also had to pack up the extension bars, which it's kind of hard to see in the dark right now, but this metal bar here is what lifts the roof when it becomes a pop top, just like the Westfalia. So he was able to get all of those parts, which is really awesome. And I can't wait to see how it looks on our roof. During the part where we were cutting a hole in the center of the roof, we wanted to use another van for reference, and our friend let us borrow theirs for measurements.
So you're still putting that thing on. And how's the inside? Wow. That is the hole.
Yeah, it's a big hole.
That is a big hole.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the front is on.
On.
It's connected.
Yep.
Cool.
Good.
Wow, that's cool. You can see the hatch and everything. That's wild. That is so wild. Cool. So you still have to do that front section with all the side stuff. So just bolt it down. Oh, I see, because these bolts are in, but that bolt is not.
This is in. The locking mechanism is missing.
Cool. Wow, this looks really legit. You can see a little bit of the paint. We have to redo that a little. Not that it really matters. We've got like this thing up here. I love that. And then how are you gonna cover up all that? What is that?
That's insulation.
Insulation. Okay, so you just literally have to like fold it over that?
Yep.
Nice job, handsome. High five. Woo! Downpour.
Downpour, so.
It's not gonna snow today. It might snow soon, but not today. Oh, I see what you're doing.
I'm just
So that literally just plugging these holes. Interesting. Our baby is getting an upgrade. Officially. Yay! And I'm so excited to show our kids what we have been up to. Pretty soon, as a family of 4, we will be traveling again in this van. As you can see, our kids are definitely ready for adventure.
So the last time that we took a big road trip in this van with our kids was when they were only 4 months old and they slept in bassinets. This time they're gonna be a lot bigger, so this renovation was necessary. Not too bad.
Okay.
Now the only thing left to do is we are going to replace this mattress that is up here. There's currently just a little bit of a foam padding here, but we're gonna get a custom made mattress to go in the upper area that will be very comfortable. And then additionally, we're gonna finish putting all of this padding on. As you can see, the front is completely done and looks really nice. However, the back, we still need to finish that part just with the ceiling and entirely covering up all of the insulation and edges. I think we'll also put a rim around the edges so it's not sharp. Well, there you have it. Our little Lucy officially has a pop-top roof and we could not be more excited. Thanks so much for tagging along with us as we shared this journey with you of renovating our van, and I cannot wait to share more of our travels with you. So if you enjoy family travel tips or twin mom life, I invite you to click that subscribe and like this video. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.